Here's the Droid RAZR MAXX. This is just a quick unboxing, quick look. Here is the box it comes in. It has a sleeve that goes over it. Verizon put in their $35 restocking fee sticker right over the Droid Eye logo. There's a side and the rear of the sleeve. Just talks a little bit about the contents of the box. Removing the sleeve. You see the front and rear of the box. And open the top. And then here you have immediately the phone. Put that to the side for now. And it looks like we have a dual USB charger. And it looks like it has a flip AC adapter. Let's open this up. There's the dual USB charger right there. And the 6-watt flip up AC adapter. It's pretty handy. And the specs on there, it's going to have an output of 5.1 volts, 1150 milliamp. So it looks like it'll charge one phone really well, and if you have two devices on there, it's going to slow down the charging rate a little bit. Yeah, that's going to max it out. That's kind of unfortunate. They have USB chargers nowadays that'll do 10 watts, so you can get the full 1 amp for each chargers, or even 20 watt chargers, so you can get 2 amps on each port, like when you're charging an iPad or a tablet. So it is nice it comes with 2, but make sure you only have 1 plugged in if you want to get the max charging rate. And it comes with the typical micro USB charging cable right there. Here is the micro SD or SIM removal tool. You do want to end up using this one because it's a little bit slim if you try to use a paper clip, and the paper clip kind of gets shoved in there. So on the left side of the phone, see if we can get better focus. Left side of the phone, you have the access door right here, and to remove it, put in the key, just tilt it ever so slightly and pull it right out. If you use a paper clip or needle or whatnot later on, it's gonna probably be a little thick for it, or like a really fine needle, so be careful when you're moving around in there, because the hole will just go right through and you could be messing around with the circuitry in there, so be careful. Try to keep this key around, that'll help. And the rest of the contents start here. Just quick information about the phone, different language, global support information, calling card, consumer information, radio frequency, emissions and responsible driving, important consumer information, and the product safety and warranty information. And that's all the contents in the box. Looking at the phone, flip it over. So here's the top, mainly from the Motorola logo right there. The top is going to be that 3.5mm headphone jack. To the right is going to be the power and lock unlock button, and just underneath that is going to be volume. So you have volume up, volume down. One nice feature that they added with the buttons is you can actually feel really coarse texture on the power button, and it's kind of neat when you're not looking at your phone, you're just trying to power off, power on. It lets you know that you do have the power button. And moving down to the bottom of the phone, you actually have screws, star hex, looks like to gain access to the phone, since there's not a removable battery or anything. On the back, you have an 8-megapixel camera, of course doing 1080p video, full HD, an LED flash, and a noise cancellation mic, and there's your speakerphone right there. Let's go back to the front real quick. Here's that micro SD and SIM slot. Just use your key to access the panel in there. And you put the cover back in. Oop, flip it. Right underneath that, you have a micro USB charging port. and you have micro HDMI connection port. Other than that, the phone is really sleek. There is a aluminum band that runs along the side, similar to like an iPhone, and on the back it has that Kevlar, and it's a little bit softer of a texture on the back. This is the RAZR MAXX, so it's supposed to be thicker than the RAZR, but I had trouble deciphering the differences of the battery pack on the back. There's just a slight curve downward, which is hard to see on camera, but it's still hard to see if you have both phones hand in hand. It's hard to tell which one has the larger battery and which one doesn't. Let's remove the cover and just do a first boot up. Going to remove the cover and do the first boot up. Here you can see the Corning Gorilla Glass too. On the bottom has that Verizon logo. Here's the boot up screen for the RAZR MAXX HD. Starts out with the Motorola logo. Shows the Droid eye. And there it is. Boot up's pretty fast. Already went in and configured the phone and whatnot. And that's the boot up screen.